Okay, so let's talk about MyPartsRunner. It's a delivery platform making a really bold, almost unbelievable promise. They say they can deliver absolutely anything, anytime you need it. A big claim, right? Let's dive in and see how they actually pull it off. Have you ever been in one of those jams where you needed something delivered that just felt, well, impossible? You know, it's super urgent, or it's a weird shape, or it's just something that your usual delivery app would just laugh at. We've all been there. And that's exactly it. Most apps we use are built for convenience. They bring you pizza, maybe some groceries. But they aren't built for a real crisis. They're delivering food, not that crucial peace of mind. And that's the gap MyPartsRunner is designed to fill.
So what does this look like in the real world? How does this actually work when things get serious? Let's walk through a couple of high-stakes situations where a service like this becomes an absolute lifeline.
Okay, imagine this scene. It's 10 o'clock at night. You realize a family member is completely out of a medication they absolutely need. Every single pharmacy nearby is closed for the night. That feeling of panic starts to set in. What are your options?
Well, here's how it gets solved. Instead of that panic, you open the app. You find a driver who can get to a 24-hour pharmacy, even if it's way across town. And the result? That's what really matters here. The emergency is completely avoided. The medicine shows up in about 45 minutes. Now that is the peace of mind we were just talking about.
Or what about this nightmare scenario? Your car just dies on the side of the highway. Let's say you're pretty handy. You even know exactly what part you need to fix it. The problem? The auto parts store is miles away, and you're totally stranded. It feels like calling a tow truck is your only option, and you know that's going to be expensive.
And boom, here's the solution in action. A driver basically becomes your personal courier. They go pick up that specific part and bring it right to you, on the side of the road. The result is you're back on the road in less than an hour, and you've just saved a ton of cash on towing fees. See, it's not just about convenience. It's a truly critical service.
So you see, what we're looking at is a totally new standard for delivery. On one hand, you've got the traditional apps. They've got their set hours, they only take small things. But on the other hand, you have a service that's on 24/7, built specifically for the weird, the unique, and the urgent stuff. We're talking car parts, medical supplies, even legal documents. It's a real game changer for what on-demand can actually mean.
Now, a platform like this only works if it's also a great deal for the people doing the work, the drivers. So let's flip the coin for a second and see why this is a better way for them to earn a living.
The very first thing you need to see is this number, 70%. That is the commission that goes to the driver for every single delivery they make. Now, in the gig economy, where platform fees can be, crazy high, this is an industry-leading rate. It's designed to attract and keep professional, reliable drivers. And it gets even better. You know how most gig workers have to wait around for a weekly deposit? It's a huge pain point. Well, MyPartsRunner just gets rid of that completely with instant payouts. The second a delivery is marked complete, that money is in the driver's account. No waiting, no delays. So when you combine that high commission with instant payouts, what does it actually mean for your wallet? Well, this chart lays it out. If you're looking for a part-time side hustle, you could pull in an extra $1,500 a week. Or if you're going full-time, we're talking up to $4,000 a week. That's a serious viable income, and it's all earned on your own schedule.
All right, so it's a clear win for the customer in a bind, and it's a clear win for the driver who wants to earn well. But what's the engine making it all run so smoothly? Let's quickly peek under the hood at how the platform actually works.
This chart makes it super clear and transparent. No funny business. That big 70% slice we talked about, that goes straight to the driver. The other 30% is the platform fee, and that's what keeps the lights on. It covers the tech, the 24/7 support, and the insurance. It's a really simple and sustainable model.
For the customer, the whole experience is incredibly simple. It's really just 4 easy steps. First, you request to pick up and say what the item is. Second, a verified driver who's nearby accepts the job. Third, and this is key, you track the entire thing in real time. And fourth, you get a photo confirmation the moment it's delivered. That's it. Simple, secure, and totally transparent.
And let's just zoom in on that tracking piece for a moment because it's so important. This is not one of those vague, your driver is on the way notifications. Because it's powered by Google Maps, you see their exact location on the map, you get live ETAs, you get alerts for every single step. That level of transparency is absolutely essential for building trust, especially when the thing you're delivering is critical. So when you start to put all these pieces together, the problem solving for customers, the great pay for drivers, the simple tech, you start to see the bigger picture here. This really is shaping up to be the future of on-demand. And this slide really boils it all down. This is the core advantage. For you, the customer, it's about getting literally anything delivered, around the clock, with speed you can count on, and proof it got there. For drivers, it's about top-tier pay, getting that money instantly, and having total freedom over their schedule. It's a balanced system where everybody comes out ahead.
Ultimately, it all comes back to their mission, which I think is just brilliant in its simplicity. It's to connect customers with professional drivers to deliver anything, anytime, anywhere. That one sentence really says it all.
And that kind of leaves us with one final big question to chew on. If a platform can truly actually deliver anything, at any time, what does the word impossible even mean in the world of delivery anymore? Something to think about.